Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 4, Episode 12 at Brentford as we follow in Dean Smith's footsteps, and today we have the second leg of our Europa League Quarter-Final in France against Marseille, and then we're going to play Tottenham in the Premier League, a huge game if we want to finish inside that top 4 and get Champions League football through the league. But I thought we'd have a quick look today, starting out at the club vision, and pretty much everything's doing well. We've got an A grade, which is brilliant. The only thing we're not doing particularly well is signing players from the lower levels of the domestic game. I'm looking, they're either not good enough or rather expensive. So, we'll take that on the chin. We're not doing that particularly well. But everything else is going really, really well. We even achieved one of next season's goals with recording a top half finish in the league. You can see here that we've improved the data analysis facilities already. I think they're state-of-the-art now, if I remember correctly. The training facilities, youth and senior, are ready to go. Early next season, they'll be upgraded. We've already found one affiliate club. We are looking for a second one. I think this one is, the one we got earlier was 1860 for youngsters, hopefully coming into our youth setup. This one, I believe, is for revenue, basically. So I think we're the size of club now that there's as many affiliate clubs as we can get is only going to benefit us. So we'll keep looking to do that as long as we're here at the club. Now, there is one game to catch you up on since last episode. That was in the Premier League against Everton. Let's go see how we did. We got the perfect start when Michelotti crossed for Dan in the opening minute. Everton drew level from a corner, but Dan quickly had us back in front, beating the keeper at the near post for his second. Michelotti crossed for Mabry to put us 3-1 up. And although Everton pulled one back in stoppage time, we held on for the win. So there we go, a huge 3 points for us. Now the match stats make it look as though we were lucky to get the win here. That's not how it felt, certainly by watching the highlights. We took our chances and they didn't really threaten us, or they didn't seem to threaten us too badly. So I feel like the match stats are quite misleading, even though 3 shots on target, 3 goals. As I said, it makes it look a little bit as though we stole a result there. But a Dan double and Hannibal Mabry with the other goal. Just a good performance from us, to be honest. I was quite pleased with it. Have a quick look at what that does for the league table. And we are sitting up there inside the top 4. Though Arsenal behind us do have a game in hand. If they win that, they would obviously push us back out of that top 4. Tottenham, who are playing today, just about still hanging on with a chance of Europe, but with only 5 games to play. The season is rapidly winding down. It's looking a little bit as though they are not going to manage to get into Europe for next season. And of course, we've got our second leg against Marseille, which is coming up right now. So let's have a look at what we're doing here against Marseille. And we will see that we are the favourites for the game, and you'd expect that, having won the first leg so comfortably. We're in good form. We saw all about them last episode, so we won't look into it too much. But Luciano Spalletti is still their manager. An attacking, direct style of play. And the analysis report, as a quick refresher, we're expecting something similar to this again. They do like to attack down the wings, as we can see there. So we'll certainly be ready for that. Passing network and key passes are there. They did beat Strasbourg 2-0 in their last league game. You can see there again, they do like to generally attack in wide areas, don't they? Alright, so let's have a look at the team that we're sending out. And it's a little bit of a selection risk in that I feel like with 3-0 up, we've pretty much already won it. We've got a big game against Spurs in the league. So it's somewhat of a second-string team, but still quite a good team, I have to say. So Goodnatson goes in goal. It's Panzo, McKenna, Suisi and Diola as the back 4. It's Garner, Hamsik and Farai in midfield. It's Ndedi down the right. Lewis Potter, the wizard, goes down the left. It's Fatayap up top. Let's go. So everybody is lining up as expected. Now, some of these selections are based on the fact the likes of Luca Bacchio and there's somebody else in here, Bogle, I think, as well, and Matteo, I think, are booking away from a suspension. So I didn't want to play them from the start and risk, obviously, missing them for the first leg of a semi-final should we get there. Bowen says pick up where they left off. We cannot allow complacency, boys. That's looked to have worked quite well. So let's get straight out there and see if we can get ourselves into a European semi-final. You'd certainly hope so at 3-0 up, wouldn't you? I feel like if we can get that away goal, that essentially kills the tie-off. Here we go with Goodnatson taking a goal kick out there to Suisi. He looks for Diola getting forward. He's everybody knows, my favourite player on the team. Diola keeps possession nicely. Hamsik back to Garner. Garner to Farai. A little bit of space in there for him. Here we go with Ndedi. Can he get across in back post? The Wizard's there and the Wizard sticks it away. Not 30 seconds. It's like 3 minutes in. But either way, we're 1-0 up. The Wizard with a header at the back post. That's the away goal we wanted. And at 4-0, they need 5 goals now to overhaul us. And that is unlikely. It's exactly what we wanted. Crossing for the Wizard at the back post. We know he's good in the air. And he's shown it there, hasn't he? Leaping over the top of the fullback. Walker-Peters, I'd imagine, will be quite disappointed with that. But you're just second best, mate. Don't worry about it. All right, we have come straight back for another highlight. I do feel as though we can relax. But yeah, we don't really want them pegging us straight back because that might get them on a little bit of a flow, mightn't it? Come on, boys. Come. Oh, that's a little bit caught out of position there. And they have come straight back. So that is extremely annoying. It's 1-1 on the night. It's 4-1 on aggregate. I feel like I told them to concentrate and they maybe didn't quite manage to do that for us. Is it the Wizard out there still celebrating his goals, left his man, a little bit of bad luck in that looks like the cross took a deflection off of him, fell for Niang, and that's his 10th of the season. But yeah, well, that's not ideal, is it? But still in a really, really good position, obviously. 4-1 up with the away goal. You've got to say we're still favourites to get through this one. We'll just keep demanding more. That hasn't particularly worked as a shout, has it? But if this game can tick by now and we'll be fine. Here we go. Free kick. We can get rid of Potter's dunce cap there. McKenna has it. McKenna goes back to Hamsik. What we should have in this team as well is enough experience to be able to see us through. Hamsik tends to run the show for us. Scott McKenna, sorry. Chris McKenna was a rugby league player, I'm sure. There's a great ball down the line for Ndedi. Can he pull it back? He can. Same trick again, and same result. The Wizard gets his second. Ndedi with his second assist. A sixth of the season for Lewis Potter. It's 2-1 now on the night, and that will surely be that. We'll tell him to concentrate again. This time actually do it, please, boys. Diola, wonderful weighted pass, wasn't it, for Ndedi? He just needed the one touch to settle himself. Whips it into the back post. And the Wizard, too good for Walker-Peters out there, and he buries the header as well. Wonderful, wonderful stuff from Brentford, and that is surely now semi-final tickets booked. We will be playing the winner of Tottenham and Schalke, so we could be seeing a lot of Spurs over the next few episodes here. Yeah, that is for sort of future problems. Here we go, Fete. Oh, Fete Arp has snuck it in. There's a third. His 15th of the season. He's quietly racking up a nice little tally again this season. And, well, there we go. That is now surely that. I do need to as well. I meant to do this before kickoff, but I was too excited and I forgot. A big thank you to a Patreon supporter, RTB, who has increased his pledge. Thank you so much, mate. That is so greatly appreciated. There is a link to the Patreon down below if anybody enjoys the content and is able to. I don't expect it though, as I always say. Just keep watching those ads for me. But yeah, massive thank you to everybody who does support me on the Patreon. Ball over the top. Niang is in again here, and Niang has got another goal. I'll tell you what, we look a bit of a shambles defensively, don't we? We are playing with a high line. Let's maybe just drop that off a little bit. Goal fests are okay when they're not at your home ground. But as we saw in the Bala series yesterday, when they're at your home ground, they can make for very, very nervous games. It's, not the best goalkeeping from Goodnartson. Now I think, we know we're here next season, at least for the start of it, unless Steve Bruce managed to get himself sacked before the end of the season, which would be an achievement, but I don't think we put anything past him. I think goalkeeper is a position we need to look to strengthen now. I don't think Goodnartson is good enough, basically. He's made too many mistakes. Here we go with Fete Up again. Fete Up. Is that a save or was it hit the post? It's hit the post. Unlucky. Yeah, I think we've just seen too many times this season. He's just been caught out with saves I think he should be making. Or that we saw, was it against, which one was it where he got chipped over his head? Anyway, let's not think about that. Schalke's taken the lead against Spurs. Now, it was 0-0 in the first leg. So obviously a goal for Tottenham changes everything in that game massively. Don't get complacent here for me, please, boys. Ndedi, you don't need to look stressed out, mate. You're doing quite well. McKenna is having a good game. Suisi is not, which is maybe a slight concern. And Diola, you are my favourite, mate, so just keep doing your thing. Midfield's not playing well. Ghana. More from you, please, mate. And more from Merrick Hamsik. The two guys I thought would run the show for us in there, and they're not really doing that. We'll give it a demand more, and, I mean, really, they need, 5 goals, don't they, to overhaul us here? That's not going to happen, you wouldn't think. Farai with a corner. It is claimed by the goalkeeper. We do, of course, have the Wizard on a hat-trick. So it'd be nice to see him get himself a European hat-trick. Ball forward. Something's gone a little bit wrong there, because Jesse Lingard has space. We get back pretty quickly. Niang's there, and Niang has himself a hat-trick. It's 3-3 on the night. And we are an absolute shambles defensively right now. We are doing defensive... I mean, I tried to do a little bit of defensive training after the Everton game, I think it was. Just sort of a session on in get one of the defendings anyway. But we clearly need to go and do some more of that. Now, what's that injury to the Wizard there? There's a good header away by Panzo. It's a bruised ankle, so he should be fine. Farai strides forward. Oh, Fete Up's being taken down. Referee. Farai gets it through for Garner. Where's Garner come from? You're supposed to be an anchor man, mate. What are you doing up there in the penalty area? Good run forward, though, nonetheless, and a good save from the goalkeeper. Farai with a corner towards the back post. It's headed away. Niang is there. He has been quite good today for them, hasn't he? I don't want to bring Luca Bacchio on because he has that booking hanging over his head. I mean, if they were to get another one, do we start to panic? They still need 4. Cross comes in. It's Villa away to Farai. Farai, you've really got to get rid of it, mate. Now I think we do start to panic just a little bit. Let's close up these lines. They like to attack down the wings. So I'm thinking maybe we need to be a little bit more defensively solid and sort of be more compact. Not compact, what's the word? Narrow, there's the word. What is Farai doing there, mate? Come on. One of you just put your foot through it, please. Oh, it's a shocking goal to concede, and we've got their tails up now, and that's not really what we wanted. We'll try giving them some praise. We are technically still in a good position here. As I said, I don't want to make any subs unless we absolutely need to. Let's tell them to calm down, maybe. We've got an apprehensive-looking goalkeeper. And, well, the game has sort of calmed down a little bit now, hasn't it? So closing up those lines seems to have worked. And we'll give them some praise. It looks as though we are going to get there. But, Jesus, boys, we made hard work of that. We've actually lost 4-3 on the night, which is very disappointing. But we were into the semi-final, so let's not be too... Jekyll and Hyde, boys. Let's not be too disappointed. So there we go. First leg triumph helps Brentford pass Marseille. It was a good one for the neutrals, that one. Not a bit of a coach killer, but we got through. We have Schalke in the semi-finals. So that is absolutely massive. We have, we know we have at least 2 games more to come in Europe, which is brilliant. And we are now 3 games away from the Champions League. Of course, if we win that, we will be in as a top seed as well, which would definitely help if we, help to get out of the group. But there we go, guys. Wait right there. We will be back. We've got it's Sean Dyche's England manager anyway. So Panzo and Garner being looked at for the next England squad. But anyway, guys, wait right there. We'll be back to face Spurs in the league. It is absolutely massive if we want to finish in the top 4. Okay, welcome back. We are at Tottenham for a game in the Premier League. We aren't the favourites for this one, which is a little bit disappointing, but it is what it is. We've never beaten them, so that probably explains why we're not favourites. I never do well against Tottenham, but Harry Kane is out, so that's a big, big bonus for us. We can see Arsenal is playing at the same time as us at home to Sheffield United. Now, they are behind us with a game in hand, so if Sheffield United could do us a big favour there, and Tottenham, you don't want Arsenal in the Champions League, so maybe you could do us a favour yourselves. They are an Ole Gunnar Solskjaer coach team. He's made the move over to Tottenham. He's been here for 34 days, so still getting his feet under the table. A balanced, standard style of play. We're expecting maybe a bus park, but obviously with no Harry Kane, that may affect the way that they're going to go about things. They beat Southampton 2-1 last time out. We can see their heat maps there. Passing network and their key passes as well. And this is the team we're sending out. We're trying to be a little bit more solid defensively for this one, so hence we're going back to the Warsaw formation. It's Goodnatson in goal. It's Pavlovic and Suisi. Now, the problem we have with Pavlovic is that when we play him with Soleil, they don't like each other. They're not getting on the field right now. So that isn't working for us, which is why we're putting Suisi in there. McKenna is also left-footed, so I want to try and keep a left foot, right foot combination going. So we'll go with Suisi in this one. Bogle down the right, Michelotti down the left. It's Matteo as the halfback. It is Rambleson, Mabry, and Palaversa in midfield. It's Dan and Arp up top. Let's see if we can beat the Spurs. So they're coming out a little bit more attacking than they did against Southampton. Maybe because it's a home game, not an away game. That may affect that, mightn't it? And they've got Parrott up top, so they've still got a very good striker. Bowen says do it for the fans. I'm going to say, what I want to say, we're the underdogs, give defensive performance. Good luck. We've got nothing to lose here. It's everything we're capable of. Let's try that maybe. We weren't the favourites for the game. We've never beaten Tottenham, which does surprise me a little bit, but as I said, I tend to struggle against them. And here we go. Now, technically, we lost the Marseille game, so it would be nice to finish the episode with a win. I do think, because we've got Chelsea up next in the league, if we can be in the top 4 after this game and the Chelsea game, then I think we're every chance of finishing in the top 4 in the league. But we've got 2 very tough games. We've also got to play Brighton as well, who have fallen off a little bit, but are still a good team. So yeah, I just think this is a really, really important game for us. And if Arsenal could go and lose, all the better for it. We did do a session on disengaged defending, just trying to keep our shape. That is horrible set-piece defending, boys. We can't do any more training on set-pieces. I give up. I honestly just give up. We're 1-0 down. Anders Christensen has smashed them into the lead even. Let's try a calm down shout, perhaps. I mean, where is the marking, boys? Where is the marking? We should have 4-man markers, and then a couple that are just sort of sitting back. Like, just like the go back instruction. You just think common sense would say, maybe I need to have another man marker in there. Maybe that's the problem. Let's demand a bit more. Arsenal's taken the lead as well. That's going to drop us down. Mabry's picked up a knock. What are we looking at here? Potential knee. Please be a bruise. Please be a bruise. We're going to have to we'll wait till half time to take him out. We have Hamsik on the bench. Maybe that could lead to something for us. Michelotti to Dan. We do have the option to go to wingers as well, which might be something we need to do. We haven't created anything as of yet, have we? Rambleson has it there for Bogle. Crosses it in. It's there for Dan. Back. It's there for Mabry. Still for Dan. Oh, what a strike from Dan. A 15th goal of the season for him. That is an absolute rocket into the back of the net just before half-time. And we've somewhat mugged them off there, haven't we? Rambleson back to Bogle. Bogle crosses it in. It's a good header back from Dan. Mabry's shot is blocked, and then Dan just unleashes. That is a stunning strike from Dan. And there we go, 1-1 at the break. And what were we worried about? We still don't know what sort of injury this is to what's his face, to Mabry. And given the where we are in the season, I'm tempted just to take him off, to be honest, and not risk it. Boys, let's say unlucky, perhaps. We'll tell the players that aren't playing well, we do want to see a little bit more from you, please. And I'm tempted, I am very tempted, actually, to go to wingers, because we haven't looked too bad defensively, and that's the reason that I did switch to this. So, just a set piece that has let us down there. And there's always a set piece, isn't it? That's the frustrating thing. Mabry, I don't know what to do. Usually it tells you what sort of injury it is. So it's, who we have on the bench? We have Hamsik on the bench. We could play Hamsik as... That's fine. We could play Hamsik as the deep liar, and we could put Palaversa as the advanced playmaker. Let's do that. I don't want to risk Mabry. That's the thing. Yeah, so let's try that. We'll just give Hamsik a little bit of a team talk. It's probably not a bad game to have him on the field in any case. He is club captain after... I think he's club captain. Should know who my captain is, shouldn't I? Let's give it a demand more and see where this takes us. The other thing we do have exploit the middle on. Let's maybe get rid of that and see if that helps us at all. It's been an even game, a very even game. It's just that one set piece that has let us down here. We do have Nassari on the bench, not getting the best game out of Palaversa. They've got another set piece to defend. Lo Celso's over it. Goodnartson makes the save. Rambleson gets it clear. And that is that. I don't want to change too much about the way we're defending, because we are defending okay. Alright, we do have the option. We have wingers on the bench. Let's use them. It's the classic, isn't it? Stick or twist. Do we hang on for a point, or do we just go for it? Let's get Hudson-Odoi on. That all looks pretty good to me. And yeah, let's see if this makes the difference for us. Hopefully our bravery in going for the game will get rewarded here. Bogle with a throw. Rambleson has it. Infield for Madio. He goes back there for Pavlovic. What's he going to do? He gets it out for Michelotti. Down for Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi to Hamsik. Look at the space out wide. Oh, on different wavelengths. Yeah, we're just on different wavelengths there. That's a shame. Oh, it's over the top. Parrott's there. Save us, Goodnartson. Save us, mate. Oh, he has. Wonderful stuff. Still, danger is there. Cross comes in. Madio heads it away. It's there for Dan. Back to Bogle. Is the highlight going to continue? No, it is not. And we have another highlight. It's definitely opened up the game, hasn't it? Fete Up has it. What can he do? Crossfield ball looking for Dan. It's there for Rambleson. He does find Dan. He'll score from anywhere. Boggle's in space. Can Boggle pull it back? We've got men in the middle. He can't. He gets tackled away. Crossfield ball. Michelotti's there. He picks it up. Michelotti goes back to Pavlovic even. Don't get caught in possession, mate. Oh, Pavlovic, you are absolutely killing me. Parrott's in again, and Goodnartson can save us again. Let's give it a calm down. Just relax, boys. Just relax. We do have another sub to make. I don't know that we have anybody on the bench we want to bring on for it. 1-1. It's looking as though it's going to be. It is 1-1. Well, we scored the better goal, didn't we? So we'll claim that as a moral victory. But another draw in the league. It's more drop points in the league. Today, we were probably unlucky. So Tottenham labour to draw. It was a bruise. I could have left him on. That's frustrating, isn't it? Dan gets his goal bonus, well deserved. An extra year for Hamsik, but he's retiring, so I'm assuming that's not going to make any difference. And the Bournemouth manager is looking at Suisi, who he is not going to be signing. But that just about does it for today. The good news from that is that Arsenal did actually lose to Sheffield United. So we are now 3 points clear. Again, goal difference still isn't in our favour, but we're there or thereabouts for the top 4 finish. And of course, as I said earlier, we're only 3 games away from a Champions League berth through the Europa League. But that's all for today, though, guys. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Again, we're taking nominations for your Viewers Player of the Year. I meant to mention that during the game, but forgot. So don't forget in the comments, if you have or whoever you think has been our best or your favourite player this year, we've got a few episodes to go. But make sure you're leaving me your nominations. And we'll be back next time for Chelsea at home, and then the first leg away to Schalke. We could really go a long way, couldn't we, if we could set that up nicely with a couple of away goals. That could be absolutely stunning. But I think we'll more or less be coming back for the end of the season until either we're knocked out of Europe or the league. I mean, the league's going to be there for us pretty much to the end now, isn't it? So it's going to be a very, very exciting few episodes. Until then, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I've been Aussie Bill, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.